before I knew what I liked orally, receiving oral sex,
Mhm.
I had had one good experience, and then there was a guy I had a huge crush on in high school for years. I had this unrequited crush on this guy, and then we were in a play where he was supposed to have a crush on my character, and my character was a lesbian with a crush on the other character, and the love triangle was totally reversed. So there was a lot of tension
Delicious.
around this situation. We had an experience where we went to an alternative prom where I dressed in drag and put on a goatee, and suddenly he was turned on by me. Hmm. And then he went down on me. I think this fucked me up for years. He afterwards theatrically pulled a hair from his teeth and
Uh-huh.
made a joke about fish, and I was like,
Aw.
and then I had trouble enjoying oral sex for years. I had to have multiple lovers tell me that they loved my smell before I could counteract that voice in my head and that image of him pulling the hair from his teeth.
Those trauma, and sometimes it's not the big T, it could be a little t. But what it does is your mind is occupied thinking about, oh, do I smell? Is the hair gonna
Yeah,
stuck on the teeth? It's embarrassing. All the emotion got
yeah,
associated with the experience, right? It's very hard to detangle it. But the good news is probably one of the biggest aha moment for me when it comes to I have worked with clients or lover from their beauty spectrum, meaning 10 out of 10, supermodel, hottest porn star ever looking people on the planet, and then not conventionally attractive, 1 out of 10, the whole spectrum. You are 10 out of 10 hot, right? You still could be occupied by the thought that I'm not hot, my body's weird, I hate this hip
oh,
bone
yeah,
sticking out a little bit. In that super hot person's experience, they are experiencing the same insecurity. So the insecurity is not tied to how hot you are in like a traditional beauty market standard. You could be a 3 out of 10, but you learn how to feel like a 10 out of 10 in the moment you're having, and you're having the best ever. That is so freeing because your experience is not dictated by the measuring stick. The only one that matter is your internal one. We
mhm,
know from research, if you don't feel good about it in the moment, you have low self-esteem about your physical appearance and how you might appear to your partner, you gotta enjoy significantly less.
mm.
Females is so dependent on how that person subjectively feel about her body at that moment.